Hi everybody, this is Nancy Dent with Top Rating SEO. Happy Sunday! Oh my God, it's already Sunday. I hope you guys are making amazing plans for what you're going to accomplish this week. Okay, so I wanted to talk with you guys today and share with you how to grow the traffic on your website if you're in a really competitive niche, okay? So stay tuned because I'm gonna go into details and I have 6 tips for you guys today, all right? So before I get started, please subscribe to my channel and please like my page, and so that you will be notified of all the amazing content that I put out on a daily basis, on a weekly basis. Okay, also, I would like to know if you could drop me a comment below. I would really appreciate that. And in the comment, let me know if you have figured out how to grow your traffic organically or if you're flat. Okay, so because by the answers you're giving me, I know what kind of content to make for you guys to deliver the best value that you are looking for. So make sure that you're dropping a comment below and giving me the information that I'm asking. All right? Thank you so much. Okay, so let's go into it. Tip number 1 to grow the traffic to your website in a competitive niche is the following. So I want you to have some sort of a tool on your, hopefully you have a WordPress website. I don't know if I've said it enough already, but WordPress is best in my humble opinion anyways. Okay, so make sure that you have some sort of a lead capturer, an email capturer on your website. This is really important because you've heard it probably 100 times before, but everyone keeps saying that the money is in your list. Okay, so make sure that you have some sort of a lead capturer, like an email capturer for people that are coming into your website and want to subscribe to your newsletter. That's really important because that is already a warm audience, right? They are on your website, they're looking at your content, and so that's a warm audience. If you nurture that audience, it will usually turn into hot. Sometimes it'll go cold, but usually it'll go into hot leads, and then you can turn these people into paying customers. So make sure that you have that. That's really important. Okay, so one of the things that you can one of the little gizmo that you can use in order to capture the emails is hellobar.com. That works really well. It's really cool. There's also, I think, something called push notification or something like that. That's, anyways, just look at these two, and I'm sure that you're gonna find at least one that is to your liking. Okay, tip number 2. Okay. Okay, this is a big problem, guys. So make sure that maybe I should have led with that first one to begin with instead of the email because this is a huge problem. People have websites, but they're not websites that convert anything. They're just sort of like websites that are out there. And if you have a website that's just out there, it's like you have, sometimes it's a pretty website and sometimes it's a really ugly one too, to be honest. But if you just have a website, it's sort of like having a house in the middle of nowhere, okay? You have to have your website do things for you, and one of the things that your website has got to do is convert your traffic. Okay, so make sure that you know what your traffic is doing on your website. There are things that you can install on your website, like hotjar.com. You can go on hotjar.com and look at these programs, I'm thinking of a French word. Anyways, go on like hotjar.com and look it up. And you will see that there are several things that you can install on your website that will track where your traffic is going on your website. And hi, Aman. And it will actually tell you, thank you, you love the hat, thank you. It will, like hotjar.com, for instance, it will actually tell you where your traffic is dropping off, like until when people are scrolling down, right? They're scrolling down till this part, and they're looking at this part, they're not looking at that part, and they're clicking here and they're not clicking there. So with that information, when you have that information, you can actually customize your website in order for it to convert better. Okay, so this is really, really important. You must have a website that converts, because no matter what kind of traffic you send to your website, right? You can have the best SEO campaign going on, and you can drive all kinds of different traffic, but if you have a bad converting website, it's not going to help you very much, because your website is what it's called, it's going to be leaking. Okay, so this is what people say when my website is leaking. That means they're losing leads because the website is not converting. So make sure that you fix that first and foremost. You have to have a converting website. Tip number 3, write one phenomenal blog per week and promote it for the rest of the week. Don't write a blog every day, because you're just gonna have content galore that will just keep repeating itself. That's not what you want to do. Write one really, really amazing piece of content per week, post it, of course, once a week, and promote it the rest of the 6 days before the next piece of content comes along. Okay, so this again is very, very important, because your content will get diluted if you keep on posting it. Tip number 4, I want you to go to like a tool such as SEMrush or stuff like that, and look up all the keywords that your competitors are ranking for. Okay, I don't know if you knew that you could do that, but if you go to SEMrush, or some people call it SEMrush, go on that website and put in your competitor's URL, and it will tell you all of the keywords that your competitor is ranking for. So that will tell you if and then after that you need to know what kind of traffic that keyword is generating, right? But by having the keyword, it will tell you whether your SEO campaign is on track, is doing well, in order to beat your competition, right? So that's a really, really cool tool as well. SEMrush.com. Make sure that you go check it out. Okay, that's tip number 4. Tip number 5, this is new age sort of gizmo that I'm going to be not gizmo, but trick that I'm going to share with you. But if you're in a really competitive website, competitive niche, people used to say, go out and network. And you know what? Some of it still works. Some of it is still a good thing to go out and network, because people like contact to contact, they like the human contact. So this is still applicable today. But a lot of people, what a lot of people are doing right now, instead of going to spend, 2, 3, 10 hours a week networking, they put on a webinar. And they do the webinar once or twice a week until they have their script and their content perfected. And once that you know exactly what your crowd is requesting of you and you've delivered an impeccable webinar, you can record it. And then you can automate this webinar in order for people to come in and be with you for an hour, 45 minutes or an hour, for you to deliver great content, which then will sell your ability as a business owner and as a professional in your niche, which will then differentiate you from the rest of your competition. Okay? So I know that this is kind of new age, and some people are not comfortable being in front of the camera, but if you're comfortable networking, you should be comfortable being in front of the camera, because in front of the camera, you can reach 1 million people like that. And if you're networking, you reach 1, 2, 3, 5 people maybe. So this is really, really cool. Okay, so make sure that you inquire and you research how to run a webinar, because it's really important that you get into that game. Okay? Last tip to grow your website traffic in a really competitive niche is do exactly what I'm doing now, which are lives. Okay, whether you do a YouTube live or a Facebook live or a LinkedIn live, whatever it is that you choose, whichever platform you choose, make sure that you go live at least, hi Len, make sure that you go live at least once, 4 to 5 times a week is best. 4 to 5 times per week, you go live on whichever platform that you are choosing. Because what that will do is that it will get you into the algorithm, and the algorithm will take over your account and start showing your content to an audience that you don't even know exists, that you're not reaching right now. Okay? So make sure that you do lives on your favorite platform, albeit Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, whatever, 4 to 5 times a week. And then those videos, those live videos that you are doing the way I'm doing them right now, you can repurpose that content. Remember, I've shared that before. From a video, you get it transcribed, then you turn it into an email, you pull the audio out of the video, then you put it on a podcast, you send it out to your email list, etc., etc., etc. So that makes you an authority, that will make of you an authority if you keep on doing it, because you will show up consistently on all of these different platforms. Okay? So those are the tips that I had for today. I think I said 7, but I had 6 tips. So if I said 7, I apologize. I made a mistake. Okay, so these are the tips for today. I hope you are implementing what I'm suggesting, because I'm telling you, these tricks work great. They work every single time. All right? If you need help with your digital marketing, please reach out to us. We would be honored to be able to help you. My name is Nancy Dent with Top Rating SEO, and our website is topratingSEO.com. That is topratingSEO.com. Okay? I hope you have a great Sunday. Make sure that you create an amazing one with your friends and family. And we will see you tomorrow. Mwah.